evening. Welcome to this episode of Hypnotist Bernie's Exposition. Joining us tonight is Han. How are you doing, Han?
Good. How are you?
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am a student at Boston University.
Okay.
And so I'm a full-time student. I part-time do promotional modeling and fashion modeling.
What's the difference?
Promotional modeling is more of doing like gigs to advertising, and fashion modeling is like taking pretty pictures.
Oh, nice. So how did you get into all this?
A friend of mine actually requested or referred me to this website, a networking website, and that's how I started like meeting other models and photographers and that follow along.
Oh, all right. Okay. How long have you been doing this?
About a year and a half. Yeah.
A year and a half?
Yeah.
Oh wow. So you're pretty new to this.
Yeah. It's still a lot to learn. So always something to learn. So.
So what do you study at BU?
Math education.
For those of you who don't know what BU is,
it's Boston University in Massachusetts. I study math education.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not only are you good at math.
Yeah, I'm good at math. Yeah.
That's very impressive.
Oh, thank you.
So what's your grade in calculus?
My grade in calculus.
In high school.
In high school, I took advanced placement.
Oh, all right. So
I got credit to transfer to like college.
Oh wow. So you're pretty up there.
Well, I like math. Out of all the other subjects, I like math.
All right. Okay.
I'm safe with math.
So what year are you in?
I'm going to my second year.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you pretty much set on teaching in high school.
I've been doing practice. I taught a 5th grade class and preschool class for student teaching.
Oh wow. Mm-hmm. How do you like that show? Are you smarter than the 5th graders?
Oh, I don't want to watch like 2 episodes.
You only watch it 2 episodes?
Yeah, but it's.
Do you think they're
No, because all like the stuff we used to learn, like facts about like the 50 states, like the capitals and the presidents, like those things you don't remember. So.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. No, I don't think it would be a 5th grade. No, they taught me some things, like like refreshing my memory with a lot of things.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally random conversation. Well, only tell us this if you don't mind, right? What is your ethnicity?
I am Vietnamese, full Vietnamese.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So both of your parents are Vietnamese.
Yes, I'm born in Vietnam.
Oh, were you born in Vietnam?
I came here over in '92. I was 3 years old. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, I haven't been on a plane since, and I'm actually going to be on a plane tomorrow morning.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
It's basically going to be like more like the first time because I don't recall going on a plane when I was 3. So,
oh, wow.
It's like the first experience again. Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
So you know the drill, right? Bring a water, are you allowed to bring water on airplanes these days?
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
A bottle?
Oh, I'm not sure. They probably provide us.
Yeah, Well,
I haven't on a plane, so I wouldn't know.
Drink water so you don't get dehydrated.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember, you have to keep your ID.
Yeah. I'm just planning to sleep throughout the whole flight.
Oh, all right.
It's a 6-hour flight.
You're going to California, right?
What is it?
You're going to California?
Yes.
Which part?
San Francisco.
Oh, all right. So 6 hours is that it?
6 hours, yeah.
All right, okay.
So
That'll be fun.
I'll look at the view as we're departing, and then when we land, and then I'll sleep in between.
And you haven't been on a flight since like 3, right?
Since 3, yeah. So it's.
Oh, you love it.
So
I love flying.
Oh, you fly a lot?
Yeah. The cool part is, I like to sit by the window.
Yeah.
So some people like to sit on the aisle.
I'm planning to sit on the window just
to
see some view until we're too high that you can't see it.
It's really cool because you open up the atlas and you see the landscape of the United States.
Yeah.
And where you're like 35,000 feet up, you look down and you're like, oh yeah, that looks exactly like the map. Yeah. So, what would you like to work on today with hypnosis?
It's just experimental. I just wanted to see how
what it's like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what I was meaning to ask was, so being like an Asian model, how do you feel you fit into the community?
I find being like not this typical stereotype of just a white model. I find I stand out more.
Okay.
Being Asian and especially Vietnamese, like I want to represent, and it's just I feel like in like a crowd of models, like height I don't think it's like a big matter,
Right.
and it's more of like your personality and your
Right.
like kind of different appearance, like different look. It's not like just a typical blonde, blue eyes or something
Right.
like that. You know?
How does your parents feel about all this?
They don't mind, like whatever makes me happy. So
yeah.
like they actually enjoy because of modeling I do it part-time, so just whenever I get
Okay.
called in I work. It's not like a clock in, clock out, you know, so
Right.
I don't work every single day, so they like having me around
Oh,
like the
alright.
house more because I do that, and then I just tell them like today I work, today I don't, and
Alright.
like my hours or my schedule is really flexible, so that I'm home a
Oh,
lot.
wow. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I could imagine a lot of parents would be a little bit hesitant to send their daughters up.
Yeah, well, because I do travel a lot. And,
Okay.
I mean, like just go
Right.
different areas, but
Right.
my the people I've worked with, like I always have like a reference check, like
Right.
do they have a website like on
Right.
that I can see their past work, or do they have like clients
Right.
contact numbers that they've worked before and so the background check just
Oh,
to make sure.
alright.
So like
Okay. So I passed.
everything's been safe. Yes. Yes. Because Sam, I really rely on Sam.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah,
know she's
so-
what your
Yeah, Sam was
your
here
clients.
a few times last year. Yeah, you know, that's how we got connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I trust Sam all the way.
All right. Hi, Sam.
So she refers to you. Hi, Sam. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So is there something? So oh yeah. By the way, we just got connected like an hour ago. So.
I know.
So you know, if she haven't thought through the whole thing, this is the reason.
Yeah. No. I just it was like on the spot, do or
Right.
don't. So I was
Right.
already in the area, so I was like, why not?
All right.
And
Yeah.
it's a cool experience that I want to try. So.
All right. So, do you have any questions about hypnosis? What do you know about?
I just know that
the profession?
someone who is hypnotized, they would like kind of be out of their control to
Okay.
do what they normally do when they're like conscious and kind of
Right.
have like control their mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's, if you see that on TV, on stage, that's the impression that the performer trying to convey. But what you actually when you're experiencing is you have good control over your mind and your faculty, and you always have a choice to follow suggestions or not. And if you watch closely to the shows on stage, you will notice that people respond to that in a varying scale.
Yeah.
And so when under hypnosis, you will not do something that you would morally object to do.
Okay.
Like if I hypnotize you to rob a bank, chances is that you won't do that. And it's true because if I can hypnotize people just to control them,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be sitting here. I'll be in Switzerland, and I have like a huge house.
Yeah.
I drive a nice car.
So what do you usually do when you hypnotize people? Like, it's more of like just questioning and getting like kind of
Well, today, what?
honest answers, or
All right, that's a good question. Again, this is not like the movies. You will not be like if I ask you a question and if you do not feel comfortable answering it,
okay.
you will not.
Okay.
You will not answer it. This you always have a choice to decide what to do and what not to do. A lot of people are also thinking about forensic hypnosis, which we don't have time to do that, but and it is possible to recall things that you don't normally recall in everyday life. But it is a little bit controversial. A lot of states have laws that prevent a testimony from witnesses who have been hypnotized.
Yeah.
In some states, it says that only testimonial before the hypnosis happened is admissible. Some states band it together. Some states don't have a precedent law. So maybe does that answer your questions?
Yeah, I know it's more complicated than it really is. It's like,
right.
It's just like generally how it's seen on TV and all that. Just like
right.
What I think.
So well, this is on TV.
That's right. I guess to experience it firsthand.
Yeah. I guess the difference between this show and the show that you would normally see is that we show the entire process.
Okay.
Whereas on like a TV show or something like that, they have a bunch of people hypnotized in the backstage, and they choose one or two person who is most compliant. And they also have like a head time where they work on the volunteers for over 2 or 3 hours before the show starts, and they only show like 5 minutes of it, and then they don't really show the whole process, which is fine, right? Because it's different kind of show, right?
Right.
Like they want the drama, the music, and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
We just have a different philosophy here.
Yeah. So in your opinion, is hypnosis fall under magic?
Well, there's no such thing as like magic, right?
You don't believe in magic?
No, like a magician is also a scientist.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. So what do you find?
Well, okay, it is scientific because it follows a very simple scientific principle.
Yeah.
For something to be scientific, for a theory to be scientific, A, it has to be predictable. It has to be measurable. And what was the third criteria? You remember? It's predictable. I keep forgetting the third one, but yeah. But every time people go into hypnosis, I can more or less predict the outcome of the session.
Okay.
And if you follow the same procedure, chances that you can, if you do a research on 10,000 subjects, you can chart a graph. What percentage of them will go through a certain outcome, and what percentage of them will go through a certain outcome. So, and it's very much researched. A lot of people think that hypnosis is just something out of the magic book.
Yeah.
But a lot of medical schools are doing research these days. There's a lot of stuff being published. Just 2 years ago, we have, more like 3 years ago, there was a major publishing on MRI studies, or fMRI studies, where they show that there's a clear distinction between somebody's hypnotizing and somebody under hypnosis, and was suggested that they see a certain color, and from the people who are just saying that they see a color. So there's a lot of clear, hard evidence showing that hypnosis is a real phenomenon.
Yeah. Well, I have to experience it to believe it.
All right. Okay. So when you go into hypnosis, you will not be unconscious at all.
Okay.
You will not be asleep at any moment. It will just feel like the moment before you fall asleep. So you'll still be keenly aware of what's happening around you.
Is it gonna be like illusional a little bit?
Yeah, depends.
Yeah.
What is your personal take of the word?
Okay.
Right. I haven't used that word before. Maybe I could. That's a pretty good word to use. So you will not get unconscious at all. You'll still be aware of what's happening around you. And just like falling asleep, the harder you try to fall asleep, the harder it is. So don't try to go into hypnosis. Just listen to the sound of my voice and let things happen and let yourself experience it. And everything I do will be for your benefits and will not hurt you in any way. And in return, I would like your cooperation. Is that okay?
Sounds good.
All right. I would just like you to hold out your, just with your feet back and forth, please.
Okay.
Just hold out your arms
So
like
we're starting already?
You will know. When it starts, you will know. Push your hands together like this. And we'd just like you to press your hands together as tight as possible. Strengthen your elbow and stiffen your shoulder. And just push your arms forward as much as possible.
Okay.
Right. And just push your hands, your palms tighter and tighter and tighter together. I would just like you to imagine that your palms are stuck. There's a pound of glue in between your palms. I want you to push it tighter and tighter and tighter together. At a count from 1 to 3, you will not be able to pull your palms apart. 1, 2, 3, try, and you cannot. Try, and you cannot. Let's not try it. Go up here. Just close your eyes. Close your eyes. Relax your eyes. And relax. Just let yourself go. And relax. I want you to just take a deep breath in. And let it go. I want you to imagine that you're on a warm, comfortable beach. Every word I say will become an instant sensation in the mind and in the body. And anything I say will be an instant image that flows before the mind's eye. I want you to just imagine yourself laying on a warm, comfortable beach. I want you to picture the entire beach with the color, the shape, in all kinds of details. Just picture the entire beach on your forehead and gently roll your eyeballs so that you can see the entire beach on your forehead, just like in the movie. You can see the ocean waves gently caressing the shore. That's right. You can see the seagull flying in the distance. That's right. You can see the children playing far, far away. That's right. You can feel the warm sand around your toes. Feel a little moist as your feet sink just a little bit deeper into the sand and you slowly relax. Each word that enters your mind will savor, but each word that enters your mind will feel more relaxed. Each word that enters your mind feel more comfortable. Just let yourself go. Rest. In a moment, when I feel the tip of my finger gently touching your shoulder, as it happens, I'd like you to relax twice as deep. And when you relax twice as deep, you'll find yourself twice as deep into this movie Feeling twice the intensity of peaceful, comfortable sensation. And then feel twice as the intensity. Feeling so good, so warm. Sleep. Just let yourself go. Feeling so good, so calm, so calm. Nothing to worry about, nothing to think about. Just let yourself go. Yes. Now we're going to count backwards from 10 to 1, and reach number 1. I would like you to go 10 times asleep into hypnosis. Each number I count, you're saying twice asleep into each one. Go twice asleep into hypnosis. And you feel twice as relaxed with each number I count. 10, 9, deeper. 8, deeper. 7, 6, 5, something through the shoulder, all the way down to the floor. 2, 1, sleep. So good, so calm, so good. So good. Yes. I want you to imagine that right now your eyelid is getting heavier and heavier and heavier. As I count from 1 to 3, when I reach number 3, you find that your eyelids become so tightly shut, so heavy that you will not be able to open your eyes. You will not allow me in any way. But you will not be able to open your eyes. 1, 2, 3, try and relax. Try and relax. It's okay. You can stop trying. Just let yourself go and relax. Just sit up straight. Feel so good. So comfortable. Just let your mind and body completely relax. I would like you to imagine that your legs are becoming so stiff, stiff, and stiff. Feel your knees stiff like a bar of steel. Feel your thighs, your legs, your calves, your ankles becoming stiff like a bar of steel. At the count of 3, you will not be able to move your legs. No matter how hard you try, you will not be able to move your legs. At the count of 3, I would like you to try to stand up. No matter how hard you try, you will not be able to. It will not alarm you in any way. You follow my instructions. 1, 2, 3, try to stand up. Try. It's okay. You can stop trying now. You can stop trying now. And relax. And that's right. That's right. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes. You'll find a little kitty sitting on your lap. It will not alarm you in any way. It's very cute. Actually, I would like you to keep your eyes closed, but you will be able to see through your eyelids and see a kitty on your lap. At the count of 3, you'll be able to feel it, have fun with it, find it very cute, and you'll play with it. 1, 2, 3, there's a kitty on your lap. That's right. You can pat it. sleep. That's good. Stop trying. Keep this going. Go back to sleep. And twice as sleep. Twice as comfortable. Then twice as good. In the moments I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I reach number 3, I'd like you to open your eyes. You'll still be in hypnosis. Whenever I say the word sleep, you find yourself gently drifting off into a deeper state of sleep. And whenever I say sleep, you'll find that all the stress is removed from the body, all the stress is removed from the mind. Every time you go back into hypnosis, it feels so good. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. Hi, how are you?
So relaxed.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You feel good? Feel good? Sleep. That's right. Feeling so good, so calm, so comfortable. When I count 1 to 5, when I reach the number 5, you come back to this room, feeling absolutely great, full of life, full of energy, feeling like you can take over the world, feeling so confident and so good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whenever you're ready, 5. Take a deep breath. And let it out. All right. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you
We'll
so
talk a
much.
little bit more in the